Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. Joe here with Two Full Gun and Armory, and this video is one that I really didn't want to make. Well, the second part of it I really did want to make, where I smashed the hell out of this. But the first part I really didn't want to make, but the company's really starting to upset me. So first off, a lot of y'all saw my video last week regarding not falling for cheap stuff. And I was trying to stay in a budget. That budget was about $1,000. I had already gone through about $800 of that budget, 850-ish of that budget to build this rifle right back here. And so I was like, you know what? It's going to be used for more of a short range thing, but I want the look. So let me see what I can find that's cheap. And I went online on eBay and I found a Facog. Actually, I found two Facogs. They were $70. I bought two of them, totaling $139 and some change. And this is how they arrived. In this box, no label, made in China, packaged super well, came in plastic and, cut out styrofoam with a lens wipe. The instruction manual is 100% in Chinese, no branding anywhere on it. The user guide is in English. However, at the very top, disclaimer, this product is sold as is. Now, it was advertised as Panty. I don't think I'm going to go the route for false advertisement because, the company did refund me after a long fight. After they told me that it was my fault when I unboxed it, put it on the rifle, saw that the reticle was canted, just like so. If I can get this in here, you can see the reticle's canted. So, contacted them, put it right back in the box, thought everything would be gravy. They'd, accept a return, which it says returns accepted, and the seller pays shipping for 30 days. It was like a week for it to get here, and then 15 minutes in my hands. I already wanted to return it. And they were like, oh, if you'd kindly send us some pictures. And then it, obviously, took them some time to respond. And then they responded and they were like, we got to forward this up to our technical team. So I was like, oh, no problem at all. Like, go right ahead, do your thing. Here's some pictures. Here's the tests I did, everything like that. And then they came back and said that it's your fault. You put it on a rifle that was too high a caliber, and that'll do that to the reticle. It was never shot. So when they said that, they offered me 20%, which I thought was kind of a slap in the face, and then told me, offered me a 20% refund, and then told me that I can keep them and try to sell them for what it is. I will be cutting this video and adding in the listing on eBay for a reason I'll get into later. But when I got that message, I left it alone, and I let them have a piece of my mind. And they came back and said, okay, you can keep the optics and we'll give you a full refund. I left them the not so nicest but true message about the quality of the customer service, the quality of the product, and everything. And now I got off work at about 2:30, came home to take a nap, and I've received no less than 3 calls in the past 5 minutes, so much that I had to turn my phone on airplane mode because they keep calling me to change my feedback that I gave them. I gave them negative feedback on eBay because they think that just because they resolved it with a refund, they didn't try to make me look like a piece of garbage and say that it was my fault. And they want me to change them and give them positive feedback so other people will fall for this same garbage. And that's just something I'm not doing. And furthermore, I've already blocked their number and I will be destroying this today. But when it's all said and done, it was a very garbage purchase. And part of it's my fault for trying to go cheap. But at the end of the day, what kind of person would I be to y'all if I went back and I changed my review to give them positive feedback, so that way they can go and scam you out there that maybe want to do the same thing. And that's not what I want for me. That's not what I want for you. That's not what I want for this channel. So with that being said, I'm going to make a couple of cuts, and I'm going to show you the listing, and then I'm going to show you different things that I'm about to do, including smash it with a hammer and run it over with my car, and see if we can't damage this enough to where they'll want to take it back. So I'll see y'all in a few. All right, so as you can see, this is the order. This was refunded. It was delivered on the 3rd, and on the 3rd, I reached out to them. I'll go into my messages in a second, but I just wanted to go into the purchase. So I purchased it on the 30th. It arrived on the 3rd, and it was $70. I chose this 4x32 most popular ACOG, and I got 2 of them. It was $69.99. And where is that? Shop with confidence, money back guarantee. Returns accepted within 30 days. Seller pays return shipping. Okay? So then I go into here, and here is all of my messages with them, starting literally right when I got it. So you can see this. I'm not going to go and read all of it because it is, I'll scroll slow enough to where you can actually read it if you want to, pause the video and whatnot, but I'm going to try to keep this short. They asked for the barcode and the QC pass. There was no QC pass on it. Then they sent me this. And then they sent me it again. And I sent them the pictures. Told them both optics were affected. They once again asked for the QC stuff. I told them there's nothing on it again. Thank you for providing it. We have to forward this to our technical team. Okay, no problem. And here it is. It appears that the product itself should not have a defect. It is possible that the strong recoil of your firearm may not be compatible with this scope, which could lead to the misalignment that you have observed. Given the current situation, we would like to know if you would be interested in keeping these and reselling them locally with a 20% refund. To which I told them that I haven't even used them, and explained that I contacted them within 15 minutes and threw them right back in the box. And sent that they asked me to cancel my return that I did through eBay because that would not allow them to refund me. And so I did. And they did initially refund a full 100% at this point. And it did show up finally, so it's back in my account. I honestly have no idea how they got my number, but now they are blowing up my eBay and blowing up my cell phone with phone calls and messages asking me, would you consider updating your previous review? Should you agree, we would be happy to provide you with step-by-step guidance on how to make the changes. We hope that our resolution met your expectations. And yeah, I'm not going to change that because that's, doing a disservice to you, my followers. You like that game advertisement right there? Free advertisement for that game, shout out. But yeah, that would be doing a disservice to you, my followers, and to anybody else that may want to go this route. I don't recommend doing it from Panty 2021. And yeah, I hope this helps you. Back to the video of me destroying stuff. All right, y'all. So I came out here and because I don't really have the strongest workbench, it's actually compressed cardboard, and hitting on it sounds really hollow and sends rackets through my house, and it'll upset all my dogs. So I came out here to the sidewalk, and here goes nothing. Well, so far it's surprisingly strong, but you saw how the reticle is. Hey, there we go. So it only took like 6, but finally cracked the reticle. Well, finally cracked the housing, but you can see right there, it cracked it all up the side. So still hasn't broken the glass though, and still hasn't broken the mount. But yeah, now the reticle is completely, like, I mean, it almost looks like it's sideways inside. So the glass is definitely turned, but the glass is still there. So we are gonna go run it over the car now, see what we get. Okay, so minus this ring right here, you have the optic, you have my car, and now we're gonna run it over. So all right. Wow. That actually did some crazy damage. So definitely cannot withstand a car, because I literally just broke it in half running over it. So to Panty 2021 on eBay, I'm not changing my review. You can quit calling me. Your optic stinks. And yeah, to all my followers out there, don't buy cheap stuff. It'll only come back to bite you in the rear end. And this is example number A, number 1, letter A, of protect yourself over everybody. So like I said earlier, I'm not going to give a positive review on something that my followers might go buy themselves based on my recommendation, positive or negative. And I'm certainly not going to change a review and you know, mess y'all over, because like you, I have people that I watch that I get, you know, information from, what's good, what's not. I'm open to suggestions, and I thought I did my research too, and clearly I was mistaken. So I hope this helps you. I hope you enjoyed this little video and the destruction of this Facog. And y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for being a member of Teufel Gun and Armory, and I'll see you all in the next video.